are there disadvantages that are advantages? That someone did a study recently that pointed out that 30% of American entrepreneurs have been diagnosed at some point in their life with a profound learning disability. And you only have to, the list of people who fall into this category. So the dyslexics, Branson's a dyslexic, Charles Schwab is a dyslexic, the guy who founded Kinko's is a dyslexic. I can go on. I mean, the list is like this long, right? So why is that? Well, the argument is that it's not a coincidence. Is in fact, it is a direct function. Their entrepreneurialism is a direct function of their disability. So how do you succeed if you cannot read or write from the very earliest stages in your elementary education? You compensate for that if you're the ones who make it. A lot of kids don't make it, but those who do compensate. How do they compensate? Well, from the very earliest age, you learn how to delegate. So kids who make it through school, who can't read or write, you know how they do it? They do it by having others do their reading and writing for them, right? You compensate by being a really good oral communicator. You can't write or read, so you're a talker, right? You learn how to problem solve, right? Because your life is one big problem. You're in an institution that asks you to do two things and you can't do either of them, right? And you learn how to be a leader. You have to do all those things, problem solve, delegate, oral communicate. You learn how to lead. Go out into the real world, and what is required of an entrepreneur? That they be a good leader, that they delegate, that they be a problem solver, and that they be good oral communicators. These people have been spending their whole life practicing the four skills that are at the cornerstone of entrepreneurial success. Now, if you talk to those people and you ask John Chambers, dyslexic, right, has difficulty reading his own email, right? You ask all those guys, what role did dyslexia play in your success? They would say, it wasn't an obstacle that I had to overcome. It is in fact the reason I'm successful. It is a disadvantage that ended up being an advantage.